What is up, guys, and welcome to the video. I have something pretty cool in store for you all today. I was lucky enough to be part of YouTube's Made For You campaign, which is all across central London, which is the nearest city to me, and none of it would have been possible without all of you. And YouTube have asked me to actually create a video for all of you as part of the Made For You campaign, and that's what we're going to be diving into. So I went looking through my YouTube comments, as I usually do, to find something that you guys would be interested in seeing, and I found this comment right here. And it quite simply says, as you can see, tell us more about the history of your channel. So I sat down and thought, how am I going to go about this? And this is something that I hope that anyone watching this video, whether you've watched my channel for years, for days, for months, or you don't even watch it at all, you'll find interesting as how all of this went from what it started as to what it is now. So when I opened my channel, in the back of my mind, I was thinking to myself, it would be quite nice to get 1,000 subscribers. But even then, I had no idea how that was going to happen. Since then, over 3 million of you have subscribed to just this channel alone, and we're going to look into how all of that happened. Now, because I've posted so much content to this channel, over 3,200 videos right here, it's not easy to actually use the content to tell the story, because even if I chose 1/10 of my videos and showed, 5 to 10 seconds from each one, that would still be over half an hour. But I have something actually that should work even better. Instead, I'm going to take you guys somewhere no one other than me into my analytics to look at how this channel has been over the past 6-7 years in numbers. Here we go. Welcome aboard. Since I started this channel, I have amassed over 800 million views, over 5.7 billion views, almost 11,000 years of human lifetime have been spent watching my videos, and that honestly blows my mind. I don't think it will ever truly sink in how huge that is, and honestly, all I can do is thank all of you for that, and for allowing me to spend, look at all of this time. This goes back to 2010, 6.5 years ago, so I've spent pretty much a third of my life posting videos to this channel. If we scroll a little forward, see, look at this. This is when my channel started. It almost looks like I wasn't even doing anything for this. This is an entire year almost back here. That is an entire year, and it looks like a flat line compared to what has happened down here, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit. But to start this off, let's go right back to the start, and let's go to the first 365 days of my YouTube channel. A simple 980,000 views, which in these days terms sometimes I'll get in a single day. But back then, that was a year's work. And even to think about my first year, to put that on paper, that is incredible. And even again, we look at this year, it wasn't like, boom, switch on my channel, oh, we're getting 3,000 views a day. It's like, boom, switch on this channel, you just got 8 views, sir. Congratulations. And honestly, half of that was probably me on my brother's YouTube account, opening my video, liking it on there, going on my other brother's YouTube account, liking it on there. Yeah, I was my own biggest fan at the start. This is it. It begins. I post a Modern Warfare 2 montage, which has since been completely deleted off the internet because honestly, and I'm not proud of this, I was so embarrassed about it when I got to kind of maybe this point that I just thought, you know what, this YouTube thing isn't a big thing for me right now. I'm doing it every day, but that video is terrible. I'm just going to delete it and, not worry about it. I hadn't really had the vision that in 6-7 years I'd still be doing this and would have loved to have watched back that video. So that went up around there. And actually, we're getting some decent views in there. 70. This is pretty much me sharing it between people I know. I get that initial spike where I've shared it with everyone I know. Then it goes down to nothing. And I think it's around about here I start making more videos. So this one is a clip that you've probably seen before. It's just a Modern Warfare 2 kill cam. You can check it out on my channel. It's literally called MW2 Insane Game Winning Kill Cam. And that's back here. I said we're not going to be watching too much of the videos. It's going to be me talking. And you guys all of this stuff still exists on my channel. You can go 6 years back on my channel. And other than a few of the starting videos, most of them are still there. There's a few with copyrighted music and stuff. But here I start doing tutorial videos. Again, I've not talked on the mic at this point. From this point of my channel, it's just gameplay on a channel. There's no me talking, there's no my face, There's nothing. Even at this point, even a year in, I hadn't shown my face in videos, and I had a squeaky voice. I'm like, hey guys, it's me, Vikkstar123. Welcome to a new Call of Duty. I'm not even kidding. You guys may have seen my first commentary. That still does exist, and I'm starting to do these tutorial videos. We're getting 200, 300, 400, 500. This is building up, and I'm thinking the more videos I put out, the more videos people have to bump into, the more people are finding me. It's good. This is going good. I'm doing all of these tutorials going on along here, and you know, they're picking up interest. And these were cross-map Tomahawk tutorials for Black Ops 1, right? How did I ever know that would stem into this, everything right now? Had no idea. So we're going along, we're doing my COD videos, we get to here. Now, what on earth happened here? This was probably one of the most exciting nights of my childhood. You're seeing me thinking, this is good stuff. I think I actually posted a video to the Machinima channel around this time, so I had people checking out my channel. I think I started doing my first commentaries around here, so I was talking about how to do Tomahawk-only gameplays on free-for-all, that sort of stuff. Get to here, boom. What on earth happened? You know what? We can check subscribers for this period. So check this out. I have barely any subscribers. Look at this. We have barely any at all. I think I can turn this to cumulative gains in subscribers. We can look at weekly subscribers, how many I'm gaining. Look, first week, 8 subscribers. Over a subscriber a day. This is where it started for me back in 2010. We're going. I'm starting to think, whoa, I'm getting people who don't know who I am watching my videos. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. I'm like, I showed that video to 50 people. 70 people have now watched it. That's 20 people I don't know. That's 20 mysterious random people from anywhere in the world. And that concept was so cool to me and still is so cool to me that I can share that with all of you. So we're going along. This night, boom, 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. I'm sat refreshing my channel page just like, oh my god. So what happened here? A gentleman by the name of Only Use Me Blade, who was a huge YouTuber back at the time. I think probably, maybe honestly only around 70,000 subscribers, but that was the pinnacle of gaming on YouTube at that point. This is before anyone on YouTube had 1 million subscribers. This is when Fred was the most subscribed YouTube channel. Actually, no. Yeah, this was before Ray William Johnson even. This is a long time back. This is a huge deal. He'd watched some of my tutorials, and he, in his video, in a dual commentary with another guy, Knife Monkey, was saying, hey, this Vikkstar guy is on his grind. He's putting out these good tutorials for these tomahawks you can throw and hit bomb sites.
We kind of want to give a shout out to, what is it, Vikkstar?
Yep, Vikkstar123.
Vikkstar123, I'm sorry I didn't pronounce that, but I actually watch his videos every time they pop up. And he does tomahawk and ballistic knife tutorials. But Knife Monkey actually emulated one of the kills in this one. I thought was pretty cool. And we wanted to give shout outs to Vikkstar to go check him out as well.
And my channel just started exploding. This isn't seen as an explosion now on YouTube these days. Back then, my jaw was on the floor, like that down there on the floor. And then it carried on. These people were telling more people about the videos, and they were building. I've gained, in my first year, 15,000 subscribers. But it all happened in this short, realistically, this short 10-week span here. This is when it really started for me. Let's go and find the date I started posting daily videos, because it's in this range here. Gonna be honest, didn't know the exact day I started daily uploads, so I had to go back to 2014 to find this tweet of when I started doing daily videos. 19th of December, 2010. Here we go. These are when I started doing daily videos. These are funny little clips. You've got live commentary, Tomahawk only free-for-alls, and you've got high roller. I was a high roller wager matcher back in that day, and look, like 4,000 views, 6,000 views. So if we go back to the graph to refer, December 2010. So we're looking here. At this point right here, on this day that I gained 2 subscribers, the day after this, I was like, you know what? We're sticking to it. Daily videos. It's now the 9th of November, 2016. That record is still intact. And when I say a day, sometimes there'll be like 26 hours between a video. Sometimes there'll be like 10 hours. I average it. That is something I hold by. Look, 500 views in that day. That's, you know what? Back then, that was a lot. So let's keep searching through here. So this is the first year. 14,000 subscribers. And we've got 980,000 views. 0 watch time, because watch time wasn't even a trackable metric on YouTube back then. This is actually before I was even monetizing my channel, these first 1 million views. I was just doing it for the pure fun of it. And I guess this is a good way to show that, look, I was doing this for a year. This was a hobby for a straight year. You know, for 1 million views, I was just enjoying my time, doing what I'm doing. Now people can start off from scratch, monetize their channel. They can start earning from the day one. But me and a lot of the other creators that are kind of still around still now, pretty much started off as a pure hobby, and we never saw this. Even if you'd have sat me down here after my first 1,000,000 views, which to me would have been mind-blowing then. If you'd have said, you're still going to be doing this in 6 years' time. In 6 years' time, that 980,000, that will be, you'll get that in a day. They'll be like, no, I just spent a year working on this. That ain't going to happen. And it just goes to show, you never know what's around the corner. So this is year one. We've now scaled this up to year 1, year 2, and year 3. This is like me talking about like a school. Like this is back when I was in reception. This is when I went into year 1. This is when I went into year 2. And there were steady gains. So now that I add years 2 and 3, it makes year 1 look like this just nothingness right here. It goes to about here. So then this year, I carried on crushing out my COD videos every single day. We're talking about the release of Modern Warfare 3 would have come out, I think, is that here? So yes, this is the release of Modern Warfare 3 right here. So big view spike. I was like, new game, people want to see it. COD was pretty much the biggest game on YouTube. It was the game that everyone was watching back then. So I was crushing it out. I did like something like 8 videos on the launch day. I actually remember going out to get the game early. I was going around like a shady kid to all these game stores. I was like, I'll pay you double the price, all right? I've got a YouTube channel. I need this game early. I went to all these ones and like, no, we can't sell it to you. I found this dodgy shop in Doncaster and I was like, can you hook me up? And they were like, don't tell anyone. Boom, game. I'm running home. With the game, making my videos. As soon as the game releases, bam, drop those videos. And they did really well because people wanted to see it. So it goes on. I think this was perhaps a montage I released. Honestly, I don't remember. I think, yes. I think this might have been Bullseye V1, which was my biggest montage of the time. I'd done the scalper montages along here. If you guys know about my montages, you know about them. If you don't, you should know about them. This was a huge view spike. That video kind of went viral in the sense of the time. And I think if you go onto subscribers, you'll see spikes along with those peaks, 1, 2. Yep, here you go. You've got a spike there. Not actually so much of a spike there. YouTube decided to delete a subscriber. I was very upset that day. I was like, 3,000 subscribers. You can't be doing this to me. So this is my first 3 years. Gained 360,000 subscribers. 100,000 thought, you suck. I'm out. Peace. Got a lot of hate back then. Not going to lie. But I just dealt with it. I was like, you know what, this is my hobby. I like this. I'm doing it. So wait for it. I add another year and all of this stays kind of similar, honestly. This is what happened, okay? This is, for me, the decline of Call of Duty. And at this point, I'm just not having as much fun. I mean, look, this is, a year, another year, 3.5 years I've been doing COD videos every single day. And it's not gaining the same attention that it is back down here. So then GTA comes out around this time, and I start doing videos with a couple of old YouTube friends. We're talking Josh, we're talking some new people I've never heard of, a guy called Sidemen, a guy called Toby, I'd known Toby from Eurogamer, from events. JJ I met actually at Game Fest back in 2012, in the summer of 2012, I think. Again, these are all specifically lined out in the Sidemen book. You've got a more accurate timeline. I'm just kind of trying to get through this kind of more naturally. I don't know. I know a couple of these guys. Ethan I've never met before, so Ethan and Sam I didn't really know, but they were doing videos with JJ, Josh, and Toby. I'm like, I'm gonna jump in on this. This sounds fun. We're doing these in GTA videos. You know what? People are starting to like them. People are starting to like these videos. It gets to this point, and people are starting to call us the Sidemen. We were the ultimate Sidemen crew on GTA. This is it. February 2014, moved in. I moved into a house with Josh, Simon, and JJ. And that is where you're going to see things start to change for me on this channel. And, nothing that I've achieved to this point would have been possible without those guys and all the other guys I was doing GTA videos here. They were what turned things around for me. And again, there's a saying in life, which is evolve or be extinct, adapt or the same thing. And that is one thing I've had to do consistently over YouTube. I've never been able to do the same thing for too long and for it to stay entertaining. You've got to constantly keep changing up what you're doing and working on new stuff and putting your work into it as well. That is kind of a side of it that you may not see just from kind of watching videos. You guys watch, a few minutes of me every day, whereas I'm YouTube every day. I'm sat here at my desk, I'm working on the next thing, I'm recording, I'm editing, I'm uploading, I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm chatting, 100%. So, let's add another year to the mix here. Let's go to April 2015 and see what's happened here. So this is actually where you're going to see the change that I thought we'd see on the last transition. This huge mountain for me, which was actually the diamond camo on Black Ops 3. That was my huge breakthrough. I was the first person to get it. gets dwarfed by the heights that are going on here. This is the first year of the Sidemen release, so it's the 19th, there we go. The Sidemen crew is formed, and this is the rise, and this is also me going full-time, okay? So up till this point here, I'm doing my mock GCSEs, I'm doing my GCSEs, I'm doing my A-levels, I'm doing 5 A-levels at this point, I drop it down, I do 4 A-levels, and I'm going 100% on those. I went 12 A-stars in my GCSEs, I got an A-star and 3 A's in my A-levels, I'm going all out, and then I stop, and I'm like, alright, it's time to focus up around this time, but COD's declining, so I'm like, alright, GTA's picking up. Here, I'm like, I'm living at home, you know, I don't really have, you know, that much going on. All my friends have gone to university around this point, so I'm kind of in Sheffield on my own. I move in with these guys, I start taking it really seriously full-time, and bam, it starts rising, and this is us doing everything we're doing. This is the challenge videos, this is the start of me being more comfortable being on camera, being me. Honestly, at this point, I wasn't very comfortable vlogging, putting myself in front of the audience, getting criticized a lot for it. I threw that all out of the window and went all out during this time, and things accelerated. And a lot of you will know the story from here on out. The story has been very similar. You know, let's add another year just to show the graduation. I mean, another year takes us to the start of this year. It is crazy just to slot in a year and just be like, bam, a year happened. Here, look at a year. That is my entire first year is one of these spikes. We're seeing this go up and up. 1.6 million. That's like all of this time here is the same as this spike. And just looking at this kind of gives an idea of the scale, and honestly, let's go back to lifetime to wrap this up. That has been the timeline that pretty much brings us to today. This has been this era, and you guys have seen a lot of this era. It's been hard work every day with awesome, dedicated people, and who knows where it goes next, right? What is going to be the next era? You've seen years 1 to 6. What is years 6 to 10 going to be like? Who knows? When are the daily videos going to end? Who knows? Hopefully not anytime soon, because I'm still loving it and loving the support from all of you. So that is going to be it for this video, I believe. This has been a video made for you, for anyone that has asked for this kind of thing. And here we go. We have the full lifetime. This is it. It started off there. It went up to there. Huge shout outs to the Sidemen who've helped this channel become what it is. None of this would have been possible without having that group of amazing guys to have fun with, to record videos with, an amazing audience like you guys to keep feeding back, for sticking with us when we've made changes, when I made the change from COD to GTA, when we made the change from GTA to other games, to in real life videos, to football videos, to whatever it is we're doing. Honestly, thank you all so much. It means the world to me, and hopefully you've enjoyed this unique insight into this channel. I do have 2 other channels with their own unique stories. Maybe I'll tell those one day sometime soon. But that is truly it for me and this channel for today. See you all tomorrow with another video. Thanks and goodbye.